I think I can talk loud enough. I just want to tell you this is my honor to introduce to you the graduating class OCC's Nursing 2024 and their instructors.
Okay, welcome to the 2024, the nursing class of 2024, their pinning ceremony. I'll introduce myself first. I'm Shirley Smith-Henry, one of their instructors. They had me first level, and then they moved on, but I still had them in class. They were trouble either way. So next we're going to have our Dean of Health Professions, Olney Frederick, is going to come up and talk to you.
Hello, welcome. I'm proud to serve as the Dean of Health Professions at Illinois Eastern Community Colleges and to have a part in the educational journey of these future nurses here today. Though I am proud to be Dean, my favorite title is still nurse. Nurse is not only a title, it's a badge of honor and a calling. From one nurse to another, I would like to bestow upon our future nurses today one final handoff report, an SBAR, if you will. So the situation is that you've completed nursing school. You've battled care plans, checkoffs, benchmarking, and exams to make it to this point. You've concluded your journey as students at Olney Central and are ready to take the next step. There are various backgrounds which brought you here. Some of you decided to become a nurse just to earn a good wage, to have a good job. Some of you became a nurse because it's in your blood. Your individual journey has brought you here, and your loved ones could not be more proud of you. The assessment of the day is though you walk across the stage to receive your diploma, you'll still have one final exam left, NCLEX. You cannot let up on your drive. You have to keep pushing and keep working until you succeed. So my recommendation to you is to continue to strive for excellence. Work hard, pass boards the first time. Go back for your BSN. Show up to work every day knowing that you're changing lives. Be proud of your profession and advocate for change. Share the gospel of nursing everywhere you go. So thank you for your hard work and for joining the calling to change the world. Thank you for becoming nurses.
Next is our guest speaker who will be giving the address to our class of 2024, and that is Denise Foley from Sarah Bush Lincoln. She is the 4 West Director.
Hello, good afternoon to the faculty, graduates, and their loved ones. First off, please let me congratulate all of the graduates. Congratulations. I am very honored to be here with all of you today and to share in the celebration of such accomplishment. As a med-surg director at Sarah Bush, I've had the pleasure of meeting most of you, or at least getting to spend some time with each of you individually. And this is truly an amazing graduating class. They're truly one of a kind, and I am very, very excited for their nursing future. You know, if you ask Google what the 10 most difficult degrees are, you most likely would not be surprised to find out that nursing is among them. It comes with a very large and heavy workload. And nursing school is hard, it's tough, but usually anything worth having is. And so I'm sure all of you are wondering what you're going to be doing with all of your newfound free time now that you're done with school, but you'll fill it. I personally know how challenging nursing school is, and you all should be very proud of yourselves for being here. You finished, you've done it, you've gotten through one of the toughest parts of being a nurse. And then you most likely have been consumed with grades over the last 2 years. I'm here to tell you it luckily no longer matters because being a nurse is not about grades. Nursing is a very weird career. It's one where you come in for a shift and put your own personal life aside to intimately step into somebody else's temporarily to help them. And nurses are an interesting breed of characters. We're a little bit different. We're all a little bit type A, not easily grossed out. We have a very unique and sometimes sick sense of humor. But we're also very compassionate caregivers. We're meticulous organizers, fearless advocates, and we usually come with an endless supply of snacks and a superhuman-like bladder. But as you get ready to join the workforce as registered nurses, I'd like to share just a little bit about my experience and maybe leave you with a little bit of advice. Throughout your career, you're going to meet so many amazing people, and it's impossible not to bond with the people that you care with, the people that you impact and save lives with. And those bonds are so important. Embrace those friendships because they're some of the best. And because your non-nursing friends and family will not want to hear about your gross nursing stories at dinner. So you're going to need to find somebody who's going to appreciate that and want to share that with you. Nurses are so smart. They know so much. And after school, there's going to be times when you look back and think, oh gosh, I remember we learned that. We definitely learned that in school. And you're going to be really proud that you remember and you're going to feel real confident. And then there's going to be times when you think back and you're like, gosh, did we learn this? I'm not sure I remember, and you'll feel slightly uncertain. You'll figure it out as you go. There's some things, though, that you can't learn in nursing school and that a book won't teach you. They can't teach you how to deliver bad news, how to cry with a patient, or even how to give the best bed bath, or maybe even have the most important conversation during that bed bath that has that biggest impact. And there's going to be times when you feel like you don't know what you're doing and you're going to feel foolish. And so I'd like to tell you a story about one of my fellow nurses when she was new out of nursing school. And actually my sister, I was very fortunate to get to go to nursing school with her and then to work for my first 2 years in med surg with her. And so we worked night shift, and so we were all around the nurses station one evening. And my sister comes up to me and one of the other nurses and the charge nurse, and she looks straight at us and goes, I can't find the right size hoe for my patient. And we looked at her like, you're the right size hoe? Like, what do you mean? And she's like, yeah, I can't find the hoe I need in the equipment room. And we're like, we look at her, and finally the charge nurse goes, you mean TED hose? And she looks dead at us and goes, yeah, but I only need one. And she's never felt, and she felt so foolish in the moment because she just didn't know. But that's okay. We're going to learn as we go. Remember that we all make foolish mistakes, and as long as we learn from them, we're going to be just fine. Let's see. Every experience, every success, and every mistake is going to help shape you as a nurse. My advice to you is let it. We have a gift that often goes unnoticed, but it's very fundamental to healthcare. The intuition of nurses. In the hustle and bustle of medical procedures and technology, it can be easy to overlook the innate wisdom and intuition that nurses bring to practice. We have this ability to perceive subtle signs and anticipate complications before they arise. Sometimes we know when our patient is deteriorating, but we don't know what's wrong. We just know something is. Trust yourself. Never doubt your nurse's intuition. It's ingrained in your empathy and your compassion. It is built in your connection to your patient. So trust yourself. I am honored to call myself a nurse. I have been a nurse for 17 years. I am a director of a med-surg unit. I'm a very rare breed. I am a diehard med-surg nurse. And I have the privilege of getting to interview lots of new nurses. And one of my favorite questions to ask them is, why? Why did you get into healthcare? Why did you become a nurse? And I think, like myself, many of you are here because of personal experiences or family experiences, a lot of times in the medical field. And you've been impacted by somebody who made a difference. And a lot of times that drives us then to want to make that difference for other people. You're touching lives and an impact all the time, not only for your patients, but their families too. Every time we interact with them, we're making an impact, and you never know, when you might be influencing the next generation of nurses. So keep that in mind as you practice. And as you go through your career, know that there's going to be tough times. I'm not going to lie to you. Nursing is very rewarding, but at times it can be very challenging. And when the time comes and the weight of the immense responsibility of caring for people sometimes may seem too much, push yourself. Remember your why you're here, why you became a nurse, why you hope to impact people, and with the difference that you had hoped to make when you first became a nurse. It will help ground you and help remind you why you're here. But also, never let yourself become unhappy. There's so many options. We're so fortunate to be in a profession with so many options. And so don't be afraid to explore until you find your home, the place that you feel like you belong, the place that you were called to. During your nursing career, you're going to impact the lives of many, and this is a great privilege. Never forget that caring for people is a privilege. Don't take it lightly. Believe in yourself and trust your gut. It's going to be so rewarding, and it's going to be emotional at times, and it's going to be challenging, but never lose perspective and never forget that it's a privilege to care for others. Your privilege. Go forward, commit to ongoing learning and the goal of achieving excellence in nursing. Good luck with boards, and I wish all of you nothing but the best and brightest futures.
Thank you, Denise. Now we are going to have Cheryl Dill, who is another one of our instructors. She's going to give us the history of pinning.
Hello. First of all, I just want to congratulate you guys. You've worked really hard for this. I want you to think back to August and the first day of clinical in 2201. If I do recall, someone goes, I'm canceling Halloween, I'm canceling Christmas, I'm canceling it all. There's no way we can get all this done and pass. There's no way. And what did I say? It will happen. And look where you're at. Here you are. Trust me, I didn't hear it from just one. But they have worked very hard. I want to congratulate you guys all. Before I start, I just want to take one moment to thank somebody that this is actually their last year with us, and that's Linda Horn. She's our program advisor. She is the rock to our program. She helps coordinate this. She does a lot. So I just wanted to wish her the best in retirement. Maybe, we did this last year, and she gave us another year. She keeps saying no. So, but good luck, Linda, in that retirement. I'm going to give you a lecture. I didn't get to do much of that this year, so here we go. I'm going to tell you about the history of the pinning. It'll be exciting. So the idea of the nursing pins was originally to distinguish doctors and nurses from their layman contemporaries. At the time, very few people could read, so elaborate and recognizable symbols were engraved on pins so that those in need would know who to go to for help. Historians can actually trace the tradition back to the Crusades of the 12th century, when the group of knights tended to and cared for the injured and suffering crusaders. When new monks were brought into the Knights' Order, they decided to continue helping sick soldiers and held a ceremony where each monk was given a Maltese cross that they wore on their arms. Fast forward to the 1860s, when Florence Nightingale was honored with the Red Cross of St. George for her selfless efforts to injured men during the Crimean War. Because she believed in acknowledging a job well done, she presented a Medal of Excellence to the hardest working nursing graduates. By 1916, it became standard in the U.S. to no longer award only a few nurses with a Medal of Excellence, but to instead all nursing graduates with a pin during a special ceremony. The pin was provided by the Hospital School of Nursing to students to identify them as nurses and show proof of their education. The nursing pin has been both literally and symbolically a cross to bear, a medal and a badge. It is a cross to bear to show a nurse's dedication to their patients by staying back and caring for those patients long after others have given up hope and gone home. A medal of honor for the respect nurses have for both the miracle of life and death. A badge of courage in everything nurses do and represent, and doing so with courage and commitment. Nursing is one of the most challenging careers a person can embark upon. The training and the studying involved in getting your nursing degree is difficult and can take years to complete. Not to mention that once licensed, a nurse's average workday is 12 hours long, sometimes more. There are very few more deserving professions to celebrate, reward, and recognize than nursing. I have a video that I want to show, and I think it really sums up nursing. That's not it. That's not the one. It always tugs at my heart whenever I watch it as a nurse.
During the Crimean War, more soldiers died from infection than in battle. Until a nurse introduced sanitary practices still in use today. When the scourge of polio hit the world, it was standard practice to strap down and immobilize patients. Until a nurse discovered that movement and physical therapy had far better results. In the 1950s, jaundice was a leading cause of infant death, until a nurse found that a few hours of sunlight could actually cure the condition. At the dawn of the AIDS epidemic, no one knew how the disease spread, so patients were kept quarantined and alone, until nurses defied convention and embraced them with compassion. During the Ebola outbreak, the disease was thought by many to be too contagious to treat, until a student nurse used what she had on hand, garbage bags and duct tape, to protect herself so she could care for others. And cerebral palsy robbed many patients of their ability to speak, until a nurse gave them back their voices. And I will always be grateful to her.
Now you guys get to step out there and make that difference. You got this.
Okay, now the moment we came here for, we're going to do the presentation of the pins. And to read the names will be Becky Coleman, another one of our instructors.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd also like to congratulate our class of 2024. I remember back in 1201 when I told you that I was all sitting where you were 14 years ago now. And so I said, you will survive. And look, you did, right? Okay, so as I call your name, you'll come up for your pin. And if you have someone that's in the audience that's going to pin you, they will come up with you. Okay? All right. Kaylin Otberry. Crystal Brown. Emma Busher. Tika Bryan. Amber Hamilton. Misty Long. Lisa Runyon. Kendra Shadle. Caitlin Shamart. Morgan Stanley. Lauren Tibbs. Victoria Willis. And Jizan Zerusin. All right, and that completes our class of 2024. And so next, I would like to have the Alpha Delta Nu Honor Society recipients to come to the stage. Lisa Runyon, Kendra Shadle, and Jizan Zerusin. These students successfully completed nursing with a B or higher average. Okay. All right. So next, I would like the class of 2024 and all nurses in attendance to please rise, and we will say the professional nursing pledge together. Yes, it's on the back of here. Now I expect you all to have memorized this. Come on. Yes. My final quiz for you all. All right, here we go. In the full acknowledgement of the responsibilities I am undertaking, I promise to care for my clients with all the knowledge, skills, and understanding I possess, without regard to race, color, creed, politics, social status, sparing no effort to conserve meaningful life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care and hold in professional confidence all personal information entrusted to me. I will refrain from any action which might endanger the quality of life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give my support and cooperation to all members of the health team. With full awareness of my qualifications and limitations, I will do my utmost to maximize the potential of nursing profession and to uphold and advance its standards. Thank you.
Okay, and now we will hear from Crystal Brown, who is our class representative.
I'm not super great at speeches, so bear with me. I would like to say good afternoon to everyone and thank you for being here. Today is the day that we've all been waiting for, our RN graduation, and I'm so happy that we made it, and I know you guys are too. We've conquered late night study sessions and nerve-wracking exams and countless hours of clinicals. Now we're standing here as proud registered nurses. First and foremost, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our incredible nursing faculty. Thank you for your unwavering support, patience, and dedication to our education. You've taught us not only the skills, but also the heart of nursing. We wouldn't be here without your guidance. Next, I'd like to give a big shout out to our families and friends. They've been our cheerleaders, our shoulders to cry on, and our biggest motivators. Thank you for standing by us through our ups and downs, understanding our crazy schedules, and for always believing us and our dreams. We couldn't have done it without you. To our clinical preceptors and mentors, thank you for sharing your knowledge and expertise with us. You've shown us what it truly means to be a nurse. Your guidance and encouragement have shaped us into the confident professionals that we are today. And of course, thank you to my classmates. We've been through it all together, the laughter, the tears, and the moments of triumph. We've supported each other through the toughest times, and I'm grateful to have each and every one of you by my side. Let us continue to lift each other up as we embark on this new chapter in our lives. As we step into the world of nursing, let's remember that the impact that we make as individuals. We have the power to change lives, to bring comfort, and to advocate for those in need. Let us continue to learn, grow, and make differences in the lives of our patients. Congratulations to my fellow graduates. We did it, and today we celebrate our hard work, our dedication, and our bright futures ahead. Best of luck to all of you on your nursing journey.
The students put together a nice little slideshow, so we have no idea what might pop up. I didn't even watch it all. I'm a little nervous about it, so it's uncensored, so bear with it. Well, there's lots of memories there. Yeah. And I will tell you, it's been a long time since I was in nursing school, and you will never forget the people that you went to nursing school with. I actually ran across one from 30 some years ago. And it's Sarah Bush, and we both were like, wow. So they're friends for a lifetime. They're like a little family. Congratulations.
Gosh, Cheryl, you're old. Okay. Boy, it's a good thing you don't have any more tests to take after that. There are those unflattering pictures. I could get together another cardiac test. You loved it. Okay, so, all right, you know how I like to tell stories. You know, I'm a talker. So, okay, I'm going to read this little poem. It's not really a story. I don't have any stories to fit for today. So, all right, so I'm going to wrap it up with this. It's called It Is My Duty. I walk through those doors with pride. Whose life will I save tonight? Someone is waiting for me. Someone is alive because of my duty. Sometimes we cry because we can't save them all. God sometimes won't let us interfere when he calls. A baby's first breath when he looks at me, the joy of my first delivery. The tear I wipe away with my own hands, the life ending of a gentle old man. The night seems so dark and the morning so bright. Being a nurse, you see life in a different light. Who will I save tonight? Who will hold my hand during their last breath with no fright? Who will enter this world on my shift? How many mothers will greet their babies with a kiss? I don't know who those special people are, but I will meet them with every call. I will hold them tight and help the pain. I will hold them up when they feel faint. I will be strong when I am needed. That is my job. I am a nurse. That is my duty. So with that, then I'm going to say something from Dr. Seuss. It fits. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. All right. So, you were a great class. We will remember you. Come back and see us, or we'll see you at clinical, and be nice to the next students coming up. Yeah. And to us, remember what you went through. Okay, so now we're going to follow with, we have a reception over in the student union with cake and drinks. So we hope you will all come over and see us all. Thank you, and thank you for coming.